Hey guys, Thomas from Project aisthisi here. Today I'm going to present you with the interview that I made with Ania. She is one of our artists. She is from Russia. And before I present you this interview here, I want to tell you that if you have any questions, head over to our Discord and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And here's the interview. Okay, so I'm here with Ania, and she's from Russia. And hi, Ania.
Hi.
Welcome to our experiment platform aisthisi. And I have a couple of questions for you that I hope also interest our users and our audience. And maybe you can just start by introducing yourself a little bit and tell us your story, how you came to the crypto world and what interests you in NFTs.
Hi. I'm Anya. From the early age, I was interested in design and photography, and I studied in Russia, and then I moved to Vienna, and I studied there for 8 years, and I also teach there a little bit, and I traveled around the world with my work, and it was mainly like a non-profit kind of practice I had, and I also sold some stuff on in Vienna, for instance. At the Rateum, and this is an auction house which has existed since the 17th century, and then I moved to Moscow. But in the middle of, at some point, all of my friends got crypto, like everyone, and we all were kind of poor artists in a way. And just at some point, a friend of ours were like, "Oh wow, I'm super rich now." And his his uncle actually is Falco, the musician, Austrian musician, yeah. And I was like, wow, that sounds awesome. And some group of guys opened a gallery, crypto gallery, and like Bitcoin gallery. I guess I don't even know how it worked actually, but I always heard about crypto. And at some point, yeah, I was really interested in this whole like decentralized, like some kind of like free world in a way. And I was curious to the point that I created a show in Moscow with my main goal was to invite 24 artists from all over the world, but because of the visa and all other, because I did everything myself, I didn't really requested any funding. I had some support from the university, so I wasted all that money for the show, and only 18 artists made it to the 18 works of the artists made it to Moscow. And yeah, and that was actually like, because I was an immigrant for like 8 years, and I was really curious what's up with the economical system and political system, and I was always half there, half here, and I was just curious: is there a way to exist in a society without the borders and stuff? All these utopian ideas, and yeah, so basically I was just organizing different shows and just bringing people together and uniting all the different people from different walks of lives and exploring how artists deal with the societal issues and economical issues. And the crypto was just insane. And actually when I did the show, I was like, why am I even doing this is too exhausting, I hate this, I hate art, it's too much. And and this year in winter I was like, wow, actually when Corona hit, this show was actually super relevant because it was also about the physical touch, that we all connected with the technology, but we cannot really touch each other, so it's very different still. Yeah, and then still like it's important to keep this human connection alive and so on. And during Corona I was like, wow, I was just such ahead of time in that I did it in 2016. And yeah, yeah, and in winter NFT blew up, and I was like, wow, this is finally happening. Because I was a digital artist since 2007, and I lived in Russia. I was super isolated from Europe and from the whole like Central European art discourse. But my professor was actually pre-internet time artist, like internet artist in the 90s. He had, like he had
Was he
friends who developed. Yeah.
was he producing GIFs or something?
No, he was like pre-GIFs.
Oh
He
wow,
was
okay.
pre-GIF. Yeah, and his friend made this cloud of tags. Like we have these tags now, right? And before
Yeah,
it was clouds of tags. And his friends developed that, and he was also friends with Yes Man, and they actually, yeah, they actually made this
it's a
fake
really
news.
long time ago.
First fake news. Yeah, Yeah, so I was like 16, 17, hanging out in Moscow, and I was just super happy about the internet, and I was always online, having a lot like different friends from all over the place, but I couldn't really find friends in Moscow. Yeah. I had some I had a friend in school, and she was a Pussy Riot girl, like Katya Samutsevich. So it was just like kind of insane. And yeah, I was already living in this NFT world in a way before I moved to Europe. And after moving to Europe, I actually kind of grounded myself in all the eco-bio Viennese agricultural society with all this weird like action houses and like aristocracy, and it's just like wow, life is weird. Yeah.
Well, it's fun. It's fun sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, you come around quite a you came around quite a lot, and I mean that's both physically and digitally. You did a lot in your life, and so were you in crypto when you said your friends got rich? I assume it was the last bull run around 2017,
Yeah,
2018.
17. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then the crypto winter hit, and now we're back at the summer. Um, yeah, it's nice to be here. Let's see if we can make the best out of it.
Mhm.
Um, so you were approached by Martin at some point
Mhm,
from for projects STZ for our project, right?
mhm.
Was there anything in particularly interesting about it, or was it just that there's an NFT component and we want to collaborate with artists, which you probably already know is not always that easy?
Yeah,
Uh,
of course.
but was there anything that particularly interested you about this project that you found fascinating, or were you
Mhm.
slightly concerned at the beginning, or what did you think about this project?
I really wanted to make a delivery I'm really interested in different like conscious production, like conscious farming and stuff. And I was going around in Moscow trying to set up some project, let's say, but it didn't really work out because of COVID and so on. And I was really desperate. Uh, and I still thought that the idea was great, this making this artist delivery and artist packaging and stuff. But every single person here were telling me like, oh, the wine is already so expensive because it's very expensive because of the taxes. And like European Viennese wine here is like 6,000 rubles. It's like over $100 for one bottle. It's really a lot. And yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Plus the
I will keep
artist
this
and
in
so on.
mind the
People were
next
just
time I open a bottle.
yeah, you should bring 3 bottles and you have the whole trip covered.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
yeah. Yeah, and people told me I'm delusional and stuff, and I was like, wow, okay, maybe I should just give up on this whole like real life interaction interaction. And I was thinking like one day I will make it happen. And I took part in NFT hack on ETH Global, and I saw Martin posted the message there, and he wrote me. And I mean, I would never thought that there would be this oil NFT thing, and there would be this incredible mom who produced this incredible wine, and she's so like particular about it, and she's so beautiful. And I was like, wow, this is just magical opportunity to make actually the delivery
Mm.
happen. And then you already knew the concept, like I didn't have to explain to you like, oh, there's artists and we could collab and stuff, but you were just so I don't know. I really like how you are so passionate about it, and you have this respect for me and what I do and what I have to say, and Martin too. And this is very important to me, and I really love collaborating. And I also really like how, because you come from the developer background, you have this, everything is like super structured. I love it. I think it's super cool. Yeah, and I think every
Yeah.
artist, it's like a pleasure to work with you. Yeah.
Oh,
So
thank you.
yeah.
I will definitely forward this to Martin as well. That makes me truly happy, and I can just
Yeah.
give back these compliments. I mean, it's been a pleasure working with you so far, and every time when we are on a call, it's just having fun. So that's something that I find is really nice, and it's also fun with you, the chat on our Discord channel. Which, by the way, everyone watching this video, you should check out our Discord channel because we're hanging out there and we're having quite a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Not 24 hours a day because we have to sleep sometimes, but every now and then there is some fun things going on there. Um, I mean, we have now a crypto summer, right? We are
Mhm.
it's even though crypto just crashed 2 days ago, pretty harsh, but in general, most people believe it's still a bull run. But what do you think about crypto or NFTs in general? Do you think they have a future when you think of a decade or 2 decades out, or what do you think where this is going?
I think Ethereum has a future. You know, like as I said, my background is I was always searching for like ethical community, or at least what I pursue by Ethereum community. Like to me, it's the answer to many of my questions, and I'm so happy that I can develop the future of I don't know, assets together with Martin. We're making a wallet together, and I don't know. It just to me it's nice, but also I think Twitter is like super toxic place to get idea about what's happening in crypto. And I think for some people the crash is of course it's devastating, but for instance, for the people who want to enter the market, it's still like a great opportunity to buy Bitcoin, for instance, at lower prices. And yeah, I watch a lot of analytics from different guys, and one guy that this bull crash is actually the diagram from not from I don't really know. I think I'm messing up the facts, but I have a feeling that it's from 17th century that this manipulation with the market that you kind of scare the people. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to predict what's going to happen, but right now a
Hmm.
lot of very large institutions are buying in, so
Hmm.
it's going to be interesting what will happen in the next few years, and see where the price is going and who is actually going to benefit from these cryptos. And obviously, Ethereum is trying to bring down the gas prices, so we have
Hmm.
a cheaper transaction cost and more transactions. So scalability issues are being addressed. And
Hmm.
yeah, crypto is just it's an exciting time to be here, right? It's
Yeah.
like the birth of a new technology. When but you're doing digital art, right? You're also doing
Mm.
analog art.
What do you mean by analog? Like sculptures?
Like you Yeah, and I mean, what is your day-to-day work as an artist? What are you doing like every day? You wake up in the morning and after brushing your teeth, obviously.
Then I listen to some nice frequencies. Yeah.
Sorry, you
I'm
were cutting
listening to the
out. Okay.
frequencies now. Yeah, I'm listening to different nice frequencies now, like 963 frequency or 174. It's to bring the vibration
Oh, okay.
because there's all the yeah, yeah. And I stretch and then I go with my day. And now it's all online. Since COVID hit, I switched all my practice to online actually. And from time to time, I dye fabrics. I mean, this sounds so random. Anyway, so I had this project in 2019 where because of this whole, like, I moved from Vienna and I was thinking, wow, the art production is so disgusting. Like, there's so many, like, mean people. This is terrible, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I could find, like, yeah, I was kind of, I experienced institutional abuse, and so that made me think because I was a lot of years within like educational programs and within like fairs and all this like international kind of cool community of artists, and actually like my lifestyle wasn't really sustainable, and neither of any of my friends, but we all were pretending that we are the successful artists, and I truly believed in art. Like that was something I really enjoyed in my youth, and my grandmother was teaching me about paintings, and I grew up in a house where like my grandfather collected a lot of antiques from Germany because he lived in Germany for a long time, and yeah, and then kind of real life, real art. I mean, there was also like crypto winter in arts as well. First in
Really?
2014, yeah, then 2017 it was kind of terrible, and I think since 2017 like it's not really possible to recover, and a lot of galleries closed, and in Europe and in Russia for instance many years ago they all closed after the oil money kind of ended, and so I was already searching for yeah, yeah, and yeah, I mean, and actually, funny thing, when I moved back to Moscow, I was going to weird openings, and near the museum there would be a Rolls Royce parked, and I would be like, "Hi, I moved back. Like, maybe I could do something here with you. Maybe I could work for you." And like the same person who has the huge car that would tell me like, "Oh, nobody has money, Anya. No money here." Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And actually, I was inviting like different people to engage in this project too. And some artists who were established back in the days, like before 2017, they say, "Oh, we're like afraid of crypto. Oh, this is too much." Like, and also being super mean and scared about it. And I feel like this ancient fear of fire, like, because it's really disrupting the whole industry. And yeah, I think it's kind of, I mean, to me this is very very inspiring, and I see, for me it enlightened my inner fire, inner creator in me, because yeah, I had some years when I thought this is over, like, and yeah, and it's depressing that some people don't want to play with it, and this whole eco discussion is going around. And yeah, I'm just happy that our project is like a legit eco bio farming. And
Yeah, we are, it's hard to defend the name when so many scam projects are out there. It's like
yeah,
as
this
soon
is
as people
great.
as soon as people hear NFT nowadays, it's like, oh, NFT, this is scammers. Like, no, we are
Hmm.
not scammers. Why? Well, I do understand that there's legitimate concern. And if did you ever come across somebody like a
Scammers.
friend you were talking to about a project SVZ, and then they were like, "Ah, you're working for a scammer project," or how do people react when you tell
I
them
actually,
about this
I've
project?
done a project on during NFT Hack with a guy from Compound, like a developer from Compound, and he's like, I got my NFT into Justin Sun's wallet. Like, my first NFT ever was already in a Justin Sun wallet. I didn't really know who Justin Sun was. I was just like, "Oh, hi, what are you guys doing here? Oh, Justin Sun, Google it." And after I Googled him, I started getting messages on Twitter, like sponsored posts from Justin Sun in Russian that I should buy his Tor coin and stuff. And I posted on Instagram, and for years I couldn't get any offers. Like, people talk about, "Oh, Instagram gives me so many opportunities, like I get invitation via Instagram." Like, I never got anything via Instagram or internet. I mean, I only had like my PDF portfolio I would send, and then I would get something back. And after I posted that I made a project, an NFT, it was kind of successful. Like, we made 20,000 during 2 weeks in our contract, and now maybe it's like, yeah, it's a lot of money in the contract. And I got super little, and I, because I didn't know anything. but, but however, and people on the internet told me, like, only my Instagram followers told me like, "Oh, I don't know, like, this type of talk is like that I'm an evil person." Let's say that I'm not conscious about environment, and NFT is blah 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 bullshit and stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
oh,
but
I hope.
anyways, I mean, yeah. But in real
I,
life, I'm, yeah, I'm cycling, so I'm going to the cycling club here. And first time during my work for this first NFT project, I came super excited, and I was like, "Yo, finally, I found my niche, and I'm really excited to work in NFT and crypto and Ethereum, la 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 la." And I was really like high on it. I was like, "Wow, I have a collaboration from Silicon Valley!" Like, super crazy about it. And people are like, "Okay, great, good for you," but they didn't understand anything that I was saying. They only knew Bitcoin from everything from my whole speech. But 1 month afterwards, I was there like recently, and they all wanted to make NFTs. They googled it, they learned a little bit about it, and as soon as you say that this is transparent, this is for everybody, this is bringing the economy in our hands, like, we can affect the economy directly, people are into it. And yeah.
okay, so the most important question of the day is obviously, what are you going to, what did you have in mind for our project? What is the NFT that you had in mind? If you want to share it, if not, it's also okay.
I'm thinking about making a silk screen for the bottle, and I'm trying to play with the medium, yeah, with this medium, and I'm thinking about different 3Ds maybe too, but we'll see. I don't really know right now.
Okay, that sounds interesting. Yeah, absolutely. So is there anything else that you want to talk about, that you want to share before we are wrapping up our interview?
I could invite more artists into our amazing project and can recommend you as a great collaborator and a teacher because you have an amazing course too.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it updated. So that's always hard with the crypto world. Everything's evolving so fast, right? It's crazy. The moment I record something, it's already outdated. I don't know how that works. But thank you so much for the interview, Ania.
Thank you.
We are very excited, obviously, working with you, and very much looking forward to seeing your artwork coming into our NFT and then get it out there into the world. And if you guys want to learn more about our project, then head over to aisthisi.art. Subscribe to our channel. Go to our Medium, Discord, Twitter. We try to be active here. And hit the little bell icon in YouTube so you get notified when we have a new video out. All right. Thanks, guys. See you next time.
Bye. Bye.